Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Sunday, the 13th, 2022. In today's Mill news, we will be covering the statistics from yesterday's game. And we're going to start off with this from experimental361.com. It is the XG timeline. The XG as it stands over the length of the match. And according to this website, 361.com, we had a lower XG than Preston. We had 1.1. XG is expected goals based on the quality of chances that you take. So we should have had 1 goal. And they should have had 1.5, so between 1 and 2. More than likely 2, which is what they got. But you can see here, literally, every shot that we had went in. Every shot was a goal. That was it. Very clinical. Extremely clinical. First shot we had, goal. Second shot we had on 50 minutes, goal. We had a shot around, 35 minutes, that did not go in. It wasn't a very good chance, because the higher the line goes up, the better the chance. And then we come out in the second half, not really doing much, flat line it until our first shot in the second half, boom, goal. And then again, the next chance we have, boom, goal. See it out from the time we scored until the end of the game. Don't have another chance on goal. That was it. That was it. And you can see here Preston, especially in the after they've scored, so we've gone 2 up. They've brought it back to 2-2, and they're obviously flying. They keep going for it at the end of the first half. You can see this mini staircase effect where they have 1, 2, 3, 4 shots between their second goal and half time. Luckily they didn't score, because I think it would have been a different story had we gone into the dressing room at half time losing. But we went in at 2-2. We come out. Obviously Gary Rout's changed the formation around, because we come out at second half and you can see Preston's line. Again, they have 1, 2, 3, 4 shots in the first 10 minutes of the second half. You're like, what's going on? Like, did you not just hear what I said in the dressing room? So he changes the formation. He actually brings on Scott Malone, and you can see after that what happens to Preston. Flatline from about the 55th minute until the 77th minute, which means they didn't have a shot on our goal. So clearly worked. It clearly did work and changed the game. But arguably, it did change the game. And top player by XG, Zion Fleming, 0.7. So the quality of chances that he had, he should have had 1 goal. He got 3. He made those. I think he made 2 of those goals, and the other one, the free kick, I think it's like a shot on goal in it. Not quite as good as a penalty, but near enough. Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff there from Zion Fleming. But I'm left scratching my head and reeling away from this, thinking, I know everyone's excited about it and buoyed by it. It's pleased all Millwall fans ecstatically what we just witnessed, but I'm left scratching my head looking at Preston. They're a basket case. This is a very unique situation. I don't think Zion Fleming can have 4 shots in a game, but I don't think he can have 3 shots in every away game and score 3 goals. And you think, well, he doesn't need to. 1 or 2 will do, but still, he can't do miracles like this every game. So we will see. The next away game is Sunderland on the 3rd of December, so we'll see how that goes. That's a long way away until that. So moving on to infogoal.net, they actually have the XG as 1.51 to Millwall and 1.06 to Preston. So they give it to Millwall. There are the goals and the timings of them. And here is the shot map. These are the shots that Preston had. Loads of them. The one that was in the 6-yard box that it's given here to use, but I think it was a George Long own goal that went in, and then chance here, Ched Evans at 28 minutes. That wasn't the best of chances that they had. They had three better chances than that. But look how many shots they had. Compared to Millwall, look at this. Look. We had 5 shots, and 4 of them were goals. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. If we go first half, and if we go second half, we managed to keep them to the edges of the area, especially out wide here, 3 on the right, and some around the D. So we did keep them out. And in the second, there's us in the second. 2 shots from inside the 6-yard box, boom, done and dusted. How's your father? Was that a fair result? Fairness rating 82.95 out of 100. So yeah, that was, which is incredible because you think they had way more shots than us, but they've given it as a fair result. Fair enough. So moving on to whoscored.com. And they say Millwall stole the ball often from the opposition, were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from the flanks, were effective at creating goal scoring opportunities from set pieces, and were strong at finishing. Yes, very strong at finishing, but we were aggressive. We lost possession often and we gave away a lot of free kicks around the box. And we attacked down the right hand side and they attacked on the left. Okay, and here you can see how many shots they had. They had 17 shots. We had apparently 6. 14. Oh yeah. 14 to 4 open play, 3 to 2 set piece. Jesus, this is insane. This is absolutely insane. This is the highest I've ever seen it. So we had 6 shots, 4 goals. That's a 66% conversion rate. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. They have 17 shots, 2 goals. That's 11% conversion rate, which is pretty good normally. That's a very good conversion rate. So let's have a look here. So look, there you can see it. They were always going down the left hand side. I said that in the preview, and that's the thing that they do. The preview video I made before the game. We were going mostly down the right. So was that to count with them going down the left? Don't know. That was Vogelsammer? That was McNamara. Shout out to the goal that was scored from McNamara crossing it in. It was a lovely ball by Billy Mitchell, cutting it through the channel to Danny McNamara to run onto. So praise to Billy Mitchell. That was absolutely brilliant. I've seen it. The highlights today on Mill's Twitter. They've been putting up little mini videos trying to get people to sign up to Mill TV Plus. Which, if you wanted to watch the whole game back, you can do that by signing up to Millwall TV Plus, and then you can watch all 90 minutes back. Shot directions, here we go. Shot zones. Action zones. So mostly being played in the middle of the park. Player positions. Okay. So this is an average, 4-2-3-1. But you can see on the Preston side, them packing in the middle with the 3 there, 18, 8 and 13. So that obviously, and then 11 and 44. Okay. And their goalkeeper was quite far out all the time. Because obviously we didn't have that many shots, so not a lot for him to deal with. Let's now see, obviously Zion Fleming man and match 9.8. Charlie Cresswell as well, 8.4, because he did well defending and he got a goal. Bogle Samar at 7.2. Not bad, not bad. He did have some very good crosses coming in. He did play quite well after not playing quite well in previous games, so that's good as well. If you play bad and then you come back later, you play better. That is good. So moving on to this, the match centre from WhoScored.com. Crowd of 15,184 at Deepdale to watch this. If you look at the club badges at the top left and right, 6.34 average player rating for Preston, 6.77 for Millwall. So slightly better. So we've got, what have we got? We've got Fleming 9.8 hat trick. We've got Cresswell 8.4. Got the goal. We've got McNamara with an assist. We've got Vogelsam with an assist. We've got George Long with a yellow card, 6.1. Okay, Woodman 4.9. So they are, the blame is being put on the Preston goalkeeper. Could he have done better with those? Personally, for the first one, I thought the defending for Preston was shocking. You got a man standing there, holding up Fleming, like just blocking him, trying to get around him with his leg to get the ball. And you've got like 3 other players like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Shall I run around and try and get the ball off of him? Like, what are you doing, mate? What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, a bit of a shocker there. So let's have a look at see what we did in this game. So total shots, as we've seen, 17-6. So Vogelsama had a shot actually, so he got 1 shot as well. Yeah, look at that, Fleming, 3 shots, 3 goals. Can't get better than that when you've got Ched Evans there, 7 shots, 1 goal. Possession wise, obviously they have more possession than us. That's how it always goes. Fleming with 2.9% of the match possession for those 3 goals. Mostly for us, it was Cresswell, McNamara, and Murray Wallace on the ball. Okay, pass success percentage 73-62. George Long way back down to 21. That's not good. That really is not good. Anyone stand out? Murray Wallace 55. Interesting. Why is that? Why is that, I wonder? Honeyman 76. So dribbles 2-6. Aerials 1, 37-28. We lost the aerials. Every single player in Preston's starting 11 except for the goalkeeper won an aerial. Lindsay with 10. Ched Evans with 5. Brown with 5. For us, it was a Cresswell show, 12. So, despite the puffed up eye and the knock that he got last week, Nope, he's back in it, winning 12 aerials. Fantastic. Saville with 6 as well. Not bad. Tackles wise, 11 to 14. Cresswell and Murray Wallace 3 and 3. Corners 2 each. Dispossessed 10 to 7. So having the ball taken off of you. Quite a lot happened quite a lot to our forward line. That's the way it goes, though, isn't it? Now let's have a look here. So it was obviously a tale of two halves. So let's have a look at the game. Let's look at the first half. So ratings for the first half. How did we do? Were we the better team? No, we were poor. 6.54 to 6.42. So at half time we were not very good. It was 11 shots to 4. We were 9 to 6 tackles, and our passing success percentage was actually higher. So obviously second half formation changes from Mr. Gary Rowett. The sub gets made on the 52nd minute. So let's have a look at that. So here's what happens in the second half. Preston's players are 5.8 average rating. We are 6.35. So we play a lot better in the second half, thanks to the formation change from Mr. Gary Rowett. But our pass success percentage is way down to 47, which is weird. Okay, what's going on there? Our possession is way down. That's fine. Total shots, we only had 2 shots in the second half. Okay. Yeah. So there you go. Now let's just run through some of the things that we've just seen. So we've seen how many shots Preston had. Something like 17, wasn't it? How many did they have on target? So 2, 3, 4. 17 shots, 4 on target. Not very good. A lot going on there. A lot to be excited about as a fan. But would you prefer that? So they had 17 shots. They got 4 on target. They got 2 goals. Or would you prefer the Millwall way? We have 6 shots, 4 on target, and 4 goals. Interesting. I don't know which way I would prefer, actually. So, ratings wise, we obviously know that Fleming is man of the match 9.84. Then Cresswell 8.38, and then we only got 2 other players 7 or above. 7.05 for Tom Bradshaw, 7.16 for Andres Vogelsama. So, interesting stuff there. I think the 2 players that were a bit underwhelming in terms of their who scored ratings against Hull were definitely Tom Bradshaw and Vogelsama. And they've rebounded and come straight back here. Who is the lowest rated players? It's obviously the subs. George Long there gets a bit slack because obviously Preston had 4 shots on goal, and they scored 2 goals. They had 4 shots on target and two goals. So that's 50%. So half of the shots that went at George Long went in. So not the best of situations there. So that obviously explains George Long's low mark. And his passing accuracy was 21.4. That is not very good. It should be normally around high 30s, like 38, something like that. At one time it was around about 50. But we will see. So here's something to look at. So obviously the formation change did work wonders. But when Sir Scott Malone comes on 51 minutes, he replaces George Honeyman, who came off in the first minute, and he didn't do enough really to get a higher score than him, 6.35 to 6.43. So he didn't score above his replacement, kind of thing, which is interesting. So who had the most touches for Millwall? Murray Wallace 69, 68, 68, Cresswell, McNamara, and then big drop off to Billy Mitchell. So yeah. So like I said, so we had 6 shots, 4 of them were on target and 4 of them were goals. Absolutely incredible. Let's move on to see who did all the defending. So there's all the tackles there. So Scott Malone did come on and do 2 tackles. Not bad. Interceptions. Fleming with 3 interceptions there. Clearances. Cresswell, Cooper, and then big drop off. Fleming as well, getting involved in defensive stuff. Another clearance and a block shot. And he was one of 4 players to block a shot. Because obviously they had 17 shots, so got to block some of them. Can't just let them shoot on goal. And you got Bradshaw and Fleming blocking the shot. It's good stuff. Passing wise, what happened with George Long's passing? So he had 26 long balls, 4 of them were accurate. That's why it's so low. And he actually had 28 overall. So he had 2 short passes. That's what he had. Who had the most passes for Millwall? Charlie Cresswell, Murray Wallace, Danny McNamara, Billy Mitchell. And in terms of accuracy, again, the standout is Billy Mitchell. 75 off of 41. Pretty decent. Not bad for Jake Cooper, actually, because he normally does punt it along, but not too bad there. Okay. Crosses and accurate crosses. Bogle Sama, 6 crosses. So obviously I think he realises how poor he was in the last game. He comes into this one with a point to prove. 6 crosses, 2 of them were accurate. 1 of them was an assist. Very well done, Andres. Very well done. McNamara 3 and 0. Fleming 2 and 1. Honeyman 2 and 1. Saville 1 and 1. Long balls and accurate long balls. So there you go. We've seen George Long 26 and 4. Jay Cooper 6 and 3. Billy Mitchell 4 and 2. And Jules Saville in 2 and 2. Good stuff. So yeah, that is it. That is the towel of the tape. And let's finish the video by looking at this here. 66% conversion rate. 6 shots, 4 goals. Incredible. And on that note, thank you for watching and goodbye.